and you see it on chart. So if you wait around after we finish the presentation, I will share my chart for you, and you can see what I'm talking about. It's pretty cool. So at the end of this tonight, let's do that because I think this opens your eyes. In fact, does anybody see Tesla right now? Tesla? Everybody see Tesla? Write these numbers down on Tesla. 249 to 250 and a half. Knowing what I'm teaching you, and just as an example, you could have bought Tesla in the after hours and it's at 253. Doesn't sound like a lot of money, but 250 bucks a night would add up, wouldn't it? So I'll show you this. Why don't we do this when I finish tonight? Because I've been working on it. In fact, Adam had to get a hold of me to remind me to open up my computer because I was deep involved in this. And every now and then I'll see something like this. I like to share it with the students because I think it really opens your eyes about the RBs. And Chuck, just for everybody's information, well, with Tesla, Patricia, on TD or Ameritrade, it trades all night. Yep. Way to go, Sue. Way to go. Yeah, if they had options at night, it'd be even better, wouldn't it? But if you trade stock, you just do the same dollar amount you're going to invest and do it in the stock, 10 shares, 20 shares, whatever. But I will show that to you tonight. Chuck, are you still here?
Yeah, Tom, I'm here.
Yeah, would you include RB1 tonight? I'm printing it off, Chuck, to show you how valuable it is. I'm printing those off as you post them into the T&T room, and it really helps you during this what I would call commodity type market. Okay, and that's in the T&T room. I just print it off every time you post one of those, Chuck. And I appreciate you adding the date and the day. That way I can organize them at the end of the week. Okay, so you got to work at it in this kind of market. This market is very, very tough. Our pocket puts that we had that we took profit on yesterday, almost at the absolute low. I forget what we made on the pocket puts. Be ready. I'll be probably putting some more of those on after we get to Friday, just to have it in our pocket. But anybody make money on those pocket puts? I sent it out to all my subscribers. Yeah, it was about 60% profit on the option. Not bad, huh? Yep, absolutely. But anyway, I was talking to Adam today. We've been through a lot of ups and downs in the market. I said, Adam, this reminds you of the time, Monday I was in front of you, what, 5 different sessions, and then yesterday, and then today we had the CPI. And overall, the market, and I've got a couple of S&P numbers I want you to write down. Y'all ready? The first number is, Chuck's already referred to it, 55.34. That's the low of the week, 55.34. 55.50. That's a test of that low of the week. 55.74. Okay. That's to the downside, and maybe somebody typed that in there. Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Jonathan. And then to the upside, I think that you ought to write down 55 or 56.35, 56.35, and then 56.45, and then 56.75 to the upside. That will frame the market for you for tomorrow morning's big report. Everybody got those numbers? Now, Tesla, if it has a positive reference bar tomorrow, we ought to be able to do an option play up to about 274 on Tesla if it's positive tomorrow morning, okay? After 9:30 to 10 on RB1. These RBs I write it out. I know you can take it off the roadmap and all that, but I just do it personally and writing down where I remember the numbers because with the market coming at you pretty quick like it does, it's pretty interesting. Gold today broke out, but it has to go above 29.50 and a half to go to another level higher. Write that number down. 29.50 and a half on gold. And I want to give you those numbers before I get started, but I want to come back around and show you something that at least with TD Ameritrade on Thinkorswim, you can record some pretty key numbers 9:30 to 10 in the morning when you're looking at things. Okay. Thank you for coming tonight. Join my free Telegram. That's where we put a lot of information out, and my YouTube channel where we put a lot of information out. Okay. I find it very interesting that we got a lot of training there to help people out. Yeah, Jim just noted. Yeah, Chuck does that, and Jim, I'm sure you're doing it too, as successful as you are. Printing it off for yourself and just follow that pathway. They're pretty good separating the noise from the chaff right there in TNT. That's worth a fortune to me, and I know it is to you. High degree of risk involved in trading. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Folks, I've been around a while. Former Air Force officer, active trader since the 70s. Former member of Chicago Mercantile Exchange. I have 3 books, Winning the Day Trading Game, The Markets Never Sleep, and Trade to Win. I encourage you to get those books. And I work with over 100,000 plus traders. I don't know, more than that probably, but that's conservatively. Okay. And pretty interesting. Yeah, Dean, if you'll wait to after I finish my presentation and I bring up my roadmap, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Is that fair enough? Can you wait? Okay. DGI will help you master the markets through education, trading, and experience, in my opinion. I think the market really is not, you need to write this down, time-wise, you probably got another 10 days. The best way to know when the pain and suffering's over in this chaotic market is to follow the VX futures. When the VIX futures closes below 20, then all of a sudden the market will return to some type of normal, okay? And that's the number that separates the VIX or what we're looking at right now. Does anybody follow the VIX futures? I mean, I do, and I can look up there at the VIX and see the price and know instantly with the VIX that we're in for what I call a commodity type market by that thing being over 20. And it's something I've been tracking for years. Charlie Finn put me onto it years ago, and it's been very helpful to trade. You learn a lot of different things for different people. I'm open-minded, and I do that because right now the VIX is at 2290. 2290. Yeah, the story was we were in Chicago. Said, "You ever been trading the VIX?" And I said, "No." And he showed it to me during that class, and I traded my first trade, and it was a home run. And but I've always followed. Now, folks, right now, here's where we stand. The NASDAQ's down 7.58%. It hit that range I told you, 8 to 11 yesterday. The Dow is down 3.5. The Dow is pretty there. DAX is holding up fairly firm. Gold is very firm. Gold's added about 1.5% in a week. Crude's still down 5.7, and bonds are up 2.42. I was a little shocked that bonds did not have an update based on the news I saw today, but I think that will get probably after the Fed meeting that we have. On March 31st, you'll probably see bonds start running again. That's my thoughts. The 10 tickers for the week: gold ticked off today at 269.55. GLD went up to 270, almost 271. Actually did a put spread on that today. BJ didn't trigger. I had to check DJ, DGIB. Berkshire 497.88. Berkshire is right in the zone. It's 498. USO below 71.40 is a short. Affirm below 48.40, made a nice trade there down to 45. Silver above 25.11, TLT above 92.55, and the QQQ, we've been short from 482.55. We went down to 475 today, 475 today. For 12 years, it's been one of my unmatched ways to follow what I do in the market. This was the start of the program. It's called T-Buzz All-Stars. Now, who's a member of T-Buzz All-Stars? Some people have been with me a long time. You'll find inside T-Buzz All-Stars, probably most of my students have been with me for years, because it's been a while since I've opened it up. But I put something out. I'm going to put something out tonight. Everybody here ought to join, okay? And I think it's good. Yeah, NVIDIA's coming back, Fred. Absolutely. Matter of fact, if y'all hang around, we'll play Beat the Box when I finish this, and I'll show you what it's telling us based on the numbers tonight. Okay? But the story of T-Buzz All-Stars was my start of doing a service 12 years ago, and we opened it up, and I think the price at the time was about $4,400, $4,500 for a year. Didn't have any increment times, and I've had people be a member of this. This is what created our Sunday night planning. Anybody ever attended the Sunday night planning? It came from T-Buzz All-Stars. Tuesday, the connected dots was the key part of it. And Wednesday on the web, we used to trade futures on Wednesday night. Believe that or not. We used to do it. That's what started Wednesday on the web. A little history there for people that's new to DTI. But T-Buzz All-Stars is a program that I love. It didn't start out being named T-Buzz All-Stars. We voted as a group after that first year. Hey, this is pretty good. Let's all be all-stars. That's what we did. Let's talk about the art of trading. You know, I'm always talking about the art of trading. In fact, if you ever came to Mobile, Alabama, in front of my office, you would have saw a sign out front that said DTI, Teaching the Art of Trading. Teaching the Art of Trading. Stocks move around earnings, news, and rumors all the time. Most of the time, there's a battle going on between who's winning, buying, and who's selling. Right now, you're starting to see buyers come back into the market, and you can tell that by watching it bounce off that 55.50 number I gave you earlier. The start of me following the S&P publicly started over 12 years ago, and I still do it this day through T-Buzz All-Stars as well as through T-Buzz TV. And if you're not a member of T-Buzz TV, definitely join T-Buzz TV. Now, how does it play out in real trading? Well, you need a plan. We get that on Sunday night. You need a trigger. I show you that process on Tuesday. You need risk control. I give you an all bets off number. And you need the roadmap software, I believe, to really get consistent. I think it's the best analytical software out there. And when you look at it, it really does help you organize the reference bars, the different frames of the day that you're trading, and all the information that you need to be successful and improve your accuracy. Now, why do I think the T-Bus program is so beneficial to traders? Well, it's lasted 12 years. The reason it's lasted 12 years is because we make money. I'm unashamed and unapologetic about that T-Bus All-Stars. Picking that trade every Tuesday, something that I do. And it's really a way for you, the student, to really learn what I call the art of trading. Now, I have 5 big principles that help us and guides us. Principle number 1, you've heard me say this before, I'll say it again tonight. 75% of all stocks follow the S&P. Have you ever noticed a stock might be dying, but yet the S&P is going higher? It will retrace back up. That's because 75% of all stocks follow the S&P. So why do I focus on the S&P future? Because if I can get the timing right on the S&P futures, then I can go pick stocks that will go up or stocks that will go down. Like Tesla, isn't it unique that Tesla is going up with the S&P going up? Think about that one. Now, principle number 2, this is something I've incorporated. I did this through the Power program. I write down Monday's high and low. That enables me to see where the money flow is on any ticker I'm interested in. That's principle number 2. Principle number 3, I make sure that I never overload my boat, because if you put too much on the table, your emotions will take over. So make sure whatever strategy you use, it allows you to sleep at night. Now, if the odds are not in favor, I do not trade. This week, I would say the odds for general trading have not been in our favor. I've been very careful. I do that during market chaos. When I say this is a commodity trading market, I'm talking about hours, 2-hour lengths of trade, real quick trade. A lot of people can't do that based on their work schedule, based on their experience. But the nice thing is, if you go through some of my training and you want to do that, I can teach you how. If the odds are not in favor, I do not trade. Now, principle number 5. This is a hard thing for people to do. If you're not making money, get out of the position. And so every day I look at positions and see, especially with options, am I on my 3rd day? If I'm on my 72 hours in an option that's not making money, I will clean the deck. And I think that helps you. In my account right now, I'm in mostly cash. Why I'm in mostly cash? Because we've got a commodity type market. A commodity type market. These principles help me develop and fine tune my crown jewel trading services I call T-Bus. T-Bus All-Stars. My goal in T-Bus is to help you time the markets each week on Tuesday, trade day. Has anybody ever heard me refer to Tuesday as trade day? It came from this program. That's why. To achieve this, I have 3 live sessions each week to make sure you understand you're comfortable with the trades we have in the service. Have that Sunday night planning. I lay out the issues that will be important week by week. I give you a weekly pivot. I tell you what's hot and what's not through my 10 tickers. And education during the week, I put my schedule on there where you can attend at least some of the education I do live each and every week. I think it's necessary. Did people like the fact I was in front of you 5 different times that Monday? That was a hard day. I got started about 5 in the morning and finished at 9 that night. And then talked to a couple of people on the phone. And the reason I did that, because in a chaotic market, I wanted to make sure, okay? I wanted to make sure that you wasn't overloading your boat. You get really hurt in a market like this. We stay ahead of that. The plan's in place. We follow it. We have live trading sessions every Tuesday. We evaluate the news on a typical week and we make our trades. I take all the trades issued at Tuesday's live trading session. They're designed to show you the art of trading. You can take those trades and pyramid it off T-Buzz 10 tickers. Sometimes life gets in the way, but the alerts are plain in English. It is on Telegram also, Jennifer. I'll have flash meetings. And the reason I do that is because I see things I can help you with. Like tonight, Adam had to interrupt me. I was hard into research. He said, hey, Tom, you got to go live at 8. Oh, yeah, Wednesday on the web. And I'm going to show you what I was working on. We'll just giving us the extra time we need and how we do it. The 12 years the T-Buzz service has consistently been a favorite for those involved in it. My goal today is remove all the barriers that keep you from being part of it and let you have what I would call, they said, when I first offered, I remember a guy said, hey, Tom, do you have a trial? I said, I don't do trials. That was 12 years ago. And so this is the closest thing that I ever have in T-Buzz All-Stars as a trial. Become a T-Buzz All-Star, the crown jewel, high probability trade, that's a cinch. Sunday night planning. If you ever attend, you know how it's nice to have an invitation. Live trading on Tuesdays and flash meetings. Now get involved. This is the lowest price that's ever been offered for this time period. Now we're only going to limit it to 50 people because there's certain things I want you to do once you get in it. So you can join right now just by simply clicking in the link. There you go, folks. 30 days with me in T-Buzz All-Stars for 97 bucks. Now here's what I need you to do. If you're going to join my T-Buzz All-Stars, type in, I am in. If you're in, I'll be subtracting it from the 50 that we're opening it up for, okay? If you're in. Jennifer says, is it for stocks? Yes. Is it for options? Yes. Futures? Yes. I talk about futures in T-Buzz All-Stars. If you're already in, that's okay. Manny says I'm in. There's 2. There's 48 left, 47, 46, 44. They're going at that price. I get it. You got 30 days access for 97 bucks. You'll never leave once you come in. That's my prediction. If you like making money. Half the thing will give you you decide if it's free or not. We're down to 38, folks, 38 people. Let's get this thing going. I'll show you what I want to show you. We have training for you. All you got to do is tell me what you need. This is what emanates. We asked during that connected dot session, is there anything you want me to teach you? And that becomes a training. Tons of trading and resources. We're down to 34. 34. Chuck, we do straight calls, straight puts. I teach you how to do call spreads. 33. David's in. 33. We do all kinds of strategies that we teach you, though. We just don't throw it at you. We teach it to you. Small account, I would say if you have a small account, you ought to be in T-Buzz All-Stars because you got a better chance of growing your account here than everything. We'll take it and we'll check it against the books. 32, Jennifer. We do every strategy, but we teach it before we do it. We talk about how to trade in different type brokers. TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, Tasty Trade. We're going to add another one. There you go, 30 days access. If you grab your 30 days access for $97, on the very next page, you'll be offered a one-time opportunity to upgrade for a year at a fraction of what we normally charge. Here it comes. Goal, next Tuesday, is get everybody that bought tonight a scholarship and those existing members more money. Upgrade to that year if you can. There it is, 30 days access. Jennifer, if you go in and they find out you already have it, they'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Okay? Take one of the slots. I think we got 30 left. Thank you for your support. Let's get this thing over with. Why don't we do this? What I'd like to do, if it's okay, I would like to take about let me look at the time. It's 8:30, 8:35. And I will go to a live version. Jonathan, just give it about 10 minutes to get joined, and then we'll go. I want to show them what I found out tonight that they can use tomorrow, okay? So we just need to show my screen. I'll bring a chart over and show people different things. Can you put a timer up there, Jonathan, where I'll know when I'm supposed to come back? What I show you in the next, after this 10 minutes, will make you a better trader. That's a promise. I'm going to give it to anybody that showed up tonight for showing up, and you can watch what I'm talking about. In conjunction with our reference bars, you're going to be excited. And hopefully Chuck's got it updated with RB1 in there with what I needed, but this is pretty cool stuff. All right, I'll be back. Time-wise, it's 8:32. I'll be back at 8:40. 8:40. Yeah, Jennifer, this T-Buzz All-Star is a little different. All right, folks, get ready because what I'm about to show you. How many people would like to improve their accuracy in trading with this one insight I'm about to give you? If you follow what I'm about to show you, I think you're going to really, really be excited tomorrow when tomorrow rolls around. Okay, I'll move me off the screen. Okay. I think time's up, so I'm gonna blank this screen here, and I'm gonna drag over. Let's see how I'm gonna do this. I'll do it this way. I'm just gonna drag over the screen. Perfect. Here it comes. Can everybody, first of all, can everybody see that screen right there? Everybody see that screen? Now, this is off Thinkorswim. You ready? Okay. So let's go, if we can, and go back in time to the start of the day. Okay? This is a call option on the QQQ. If you go up to the 9:30 to 10 bar, the call option had a high of 368 and a low of 282. Everybody see that on the call option today? Can everybody see that? What that tells me, after that market pop this morning in the first 30 minutes, RB1 on the option, the market spent the rest of the day coming down. Look how far it fell right there. Everybody see that? Just look at the high and low at 9:30 to 10. Everybody see it? Say yes on the call option. Okay, so tomorrow you take a $3 option in that first 30 minutes and you wait for the break either down or up. It's going to give you add on to the direction I give you. Okay, that's on that That was on a QQQ. Let me do another one. Let's look at a put. Okay. Let's look at a put. I'll bring a put up and show you that one. I'm going to go out to 9 days, the 21st. I'm going to go find a $3 put. Okay. It'll work with $1, but a three's more dramatic. Okay. All right. So here is this put right here. This is a 466 put. I'll copy and paste it. Copy it up there. Throw it in there. Do that. Go Control V. Okay. So this is the put. Does everybody see the put? Come over to today, 9:30 to 10. The bar had a 293 low, had a 375 high. If you'd have got long a put, okay, it would have rallied. It rallied all the way up to 465. Anybody want to make $1 tomorrow on a put or a call by doing this simple method? Oh, just on 1 hour. Good catch. Good catch. Then we do 30 minutes. Okay, let's look at it. That's 11 a.m. there. I mean, bring it over, get it in there where you see it. There it is right there, correct? 11:30, 10:30. Let me see, I got to drag it over a little further maybe. Oh, here it is right here. I'm sorry. There it is, Wednesday. I was looking at Tuesday. Does everybody see my cursor here at 9:30? The put had a range of 274 to 356. It eventually went as high as 465. Anybody use $1 on an option using this technique? Tell me what you think after just showing you these two things. I'm not finished. That's 2 insights to tomorrow and every day by following that first 30 minutes. Okay? Everybody got it? Okay, the first thing you start with, folks, is if I'm going to make money to the upside, I buy a call, right? That's simple. Everybody understand? Everybody tell me they understand that concept. If I'm going to make money to the downside, I think the market's going down, I buy a put, correct? I say start with $3, okay? So if I would have bought a put with the market going down here, once it made that high, it said it's going down. And I knew where I was wrong. Below that right there. I knew my risk. Everybody see that? On that option. So what I just showed you, I want you to try tomorrow and we'll come back to it. That's on options. Now let's look at Tesla on a stock. This is Tesla. Okay, let's go find on the 15th, or what's the day? Today is, let me make sure I got 30. Yeah, I got 30. Okay, here is Tesla. Everybody see, that's the call option on Tesla. Everybody see that? Or that's Tesla stock. Does everybody see that low 244 there? Everybody see that? Tesla went up to 251.71 and then broke that. So you'd have taken your profit on Tesla if you were long the stock. You just stayed out of Tesla. You could have shorted it, went down, but then eventually over here, right there. This is RB1 tonight. Remember when I gave you 269 or 249, 250 tonight on Tesla? Y'all remember me giving that to you? It went higher at 6:15, 6:30. I bought Tesla at 250. Tesla went up to 254. Anybody want to make $400 on Tesla in the after hours? Is that cool or what? Yeah, that's the active trader under that. Now, what was my number one rule? It was on the E-mini futures, wasn't it? Let me teach you something about tonight in the E-mini futures. Yes. This right here is the start of the day. The low was 55.95. Write that number down. That's the low of RB1. How many people have heard me say you got to learn these reference bars? There's no better proof than what I'm showing you right here. Okay? So look at this. Everybody look at it. The high is 56.11. What happened when it broke 56.11? Went up, went up, went up, topped out at 56.23. So if you're in my futures education, you could have bought the micro there and made 10 points. 10 points on the E-mini would have been a $500 trade on the future. Now, the market's topped out a little bit. It put a high at 23. I will set an alert, create alert, let me know when it's time to get back in, right? And it's corrected. As long as it stays. Y'all see these two numbers right here, 56.12? As long as it stays above 55.95, I'm going to be looking for a place to buy it. Everybody see that? Where I got that number. It's right there. Is that cool or what I'm showing you? Now, everybody likes to trade gold. Let's look at gold. Gold's bullish. Look at gold. GC. Does everybody see gold? What did gold do? Okay. Right there's gold. Gold had a low of 29.44 and a high of, no, a low of 29.42 and a low of 29.44. Then gold went higher, not much higher. But it's been consolidating here above where it opened. So as you look at gold later on tonight, if it starts taking out that 48.80 over here, that high, gold's going to go higher. Now here is the biggest thing I'm going to show you tonight. We trade a lot of QQQs, don't we? Look at the QQQ. QQQ, 6 o'clock. Write this number down. 478.06 on the QQQ. 478.06. Excuse me, that's 476.08 on the QQQ. 476.08 on the QQQ. If it breaks that, we're headed down. But the high is 477.73. Currently trading 478. We went up to 479. Does anybody remember where we opened the QQQ today? 479.14. So if you'd have bought the QQQ in the after hours, you would have said, hey, it's got resistance there. So I would use a conjunction of E-mini going higher than 23, 56.23, and QQQ going higher than that. Yeah, you can use this. All I'm trying to teach you, my whole goal is to show you from 6 o'clock to 6:30, not only futures are trading, but tickers are trading you might be interested in. It gives you an early advantage of looking at the market tomorrow. That's what I wanted to show you. Was that worth staying for, what I showed you? practice the tickers you're interested in, but knowing that 6 to 6:30 number at night will help you into tomorrow, especially when you marry it up with tomorrow's RB3. Folks, y'all have a good night. Thanks to everybody for joining. I'm trying to get more and more into insights that's going to help you. The 30-minute day is the best way to do it. Nobody's going to show you this. That's right. One of my guys said, Tom, that's why I've stuck with you for 15 years. Even after 15 years, I'm learning things to make me a better trader investor. Well, this is what I was working on before I did the offer of T-Buzz All-Stars. Make sure you get joined. Thank you. I'll see everybody on the flip side. Tomorrow is Thursday, and we'll get it going. Thank you.